Hello everyone, Dr. John Asplin here. It's almost 1 o'clock on Friday. It's April 10th, I believe. So kind of start to lose track of days because every day kind of runs into the next when you're at home. I'm fortunate enough that I get to come to work from time to time. So here I am in my office again talking to you about our remote learning plan. And we're now 1 week into it, and we've received a lot of feedback from people through our email address that I've talked to you about before, which is at homelearning@galesburg205.org. And I would encourage you to avail yourself of that opportunity to go onto that website or go onto that email address, and give us your input. And because we're all still trying to figure out how to do this together. And we've received some really great input and some really helpful comments from parents and from students about some of the problems and concerns that they've had with some things that we're trying, and I hope everybody knows that we're just trying. We really don't have this mastered, obviously. We've been at it a week, and we've been taking your comments very seriously, and we've directed those comments to teachers, to principals, and we've really tried to take those comments and that feedback to heart and try to do the best we can for everybody, and we're going to continue to do that. And so as we move forward, for however long this is, we just want to make sure that people continue to give us that feedback, and to that end, next Friday we'll be sending out a very short survey to everybody to try to give us some more feedback so that we can continue to make this a better process for everybody. And I sent out an email to the staff on Wednesday really echoing some of the comments that I had received through the home learning email address, and trying to encourage our staff to remember that we need to take it slowly and to not really treat this like regular school, because we know it's anything but regular. And our staff is doing a wonderful job of really trying to figure this out, and we're all really learning and growing through this. So we're going to get better at it. We know it's not perfect, and all I can say is please continue to send us your feedback. Really don't panic. Nobody's grades are being harmed by this or anything. We're just trying to do the best we can. You're really not supposed to be trying to learn new information. It's more about rehashing and trying to master, as close to master, old information, and really try to keep us almost at a standstill, but maybe through a different way of learning, of more interest-based and project-based and passion projects and things like that for your students. So if you're a parent and you're watching your child struggling isn't necessarily a bad thing. But if they're struggling because it's something that we're doing that's putting a barrier in their learning, we need to know about that. But if it's struggling just because they're working through a concept, that's how we learn. So that's really okay. But if it's getting to the point where it's stressing you out, let us know about it, and we'll try to address that as best we can. And just remember that this really is a work in progress, and that if you're really having problems with something and it's really stressing you out, please use that homelearning@galesburg205.org email address, and we will attempt to address every issue that comes to us. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and we'll get back at the remote learning next Tuesday. And until then, hope everybody has a great weekend, and remember to maintain that social distancing, and hopefully pretty soon we can all be back in the buildings. Thank you.